Um, what's today's date? March 4th. I did trade the Asian session, which I'm in the US on Central Time, so that ended up being Sunday around 5 p.m. market open. You can always see the timestamp for my trades at the top, especially because I'm primarily a phone trader. You see me, I'm trying to use my laptop more, but I do majority of my trading on the phone. So here we go. As you can see, first thing I started was mark up that little candle up there because to me, I don't know, call it utter block, call it whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. I also marked up the second thing I also noticed was the gap up there on that candle. Again, we're on the 5-minute time frame. So I marked up the gap as well, and I expected price to come in between at least the low of that last candle and the gap on the candle that I marked up. So basically, where those two boxes met was my entry, my preferred entry, right around there. So basically, price came there, did that, and I went ahead and entered my trades on all my accounts. I have a few accounts that are already passed, so they get 1 micro. And then the rest, I only did 2 micro. Right now, I'm on a recovery mission, trying to recover my losses and my drawdown. So I have a bunch of accounts that the drawdown are very close to goner. So those are the ones that I basically focused on. And I'm trading 2 micros, 2 MNQ right now. I do all my analysis on NQ, even though I trade MNQ. In situations like this, I'm primarily an NQ trader, so take that with a grain of salt. Now I'm just setting like a visual for the trade I'm taking, right? I put my entry, my TP, and my stop loss. I usually do a 25 points, 100 tick stop loss. And as you can see, I initially did my 600 tick TP. I don't know, it's kind of default. So I adjusted that. Basically, I only need about 150 here. And quite frankly, I didn't even wait till the food TP because I closed just before, and you're going to see in a little bit. So as we're going, you can see basically my majority of it now that I'm in the trade is basically just waiting for price to do what I'm looking for so that I can close my trade. Right, so now price begins to drop, giving confirmation that my bias and analysis is correct, at least for now. And when I'm not, just disclaimer real quick, I don't teach. I don't feel confident enough to teach. This is really just for me, so I can know what the heck ish I'm doing, and so I can rewatch for myself and just kind of remind myself on my rules, my plan, and everything I set out to do. Especially if I fail, that way I'm able to show myself that I failed, not just think about it. I trade on the Rhythmic app. I love trading from the Rhythmic app simply because I can do my auto trail from there. I like it a lot better than I like Trade of 8. Don't ask me. And I noticed, okay, price up in that gap right there on the 5 minutes. So I set a box there to mark the gap, and I'm ready to enter a second trade right there. At the top of that, in the bottom of the last wick, exactly right there. You see price did exactly what I expected it to do. And so I took the trade, entered another mini micro. And once we're in. Now it's just a waiting game. These accounts have like maybe 500 to 800 from being blown. So actually one of them has 400. So basically what I'm doing is just taking the trade to minimize or maximize my, I don't know, English be confusing. I'm trying to increase my drawdown, basically. So building it back up, $100 to $200 at a time. And you can see the trade is right here at 342. And the last screen I was showing basically what I'm profiting, because I'm profiting about $80. And I'm just basically waiting for price to come into my TP, which is the box on the bottom right there. So when price comes into that zone, because I am trading, this is what I call trading the gap. I'm basically trading the close of that gap. And here's what I've learned. Price doesn't always do that exactly as I expect. So I'm expecting price to come to about 50% of that box. That will be my close. I will not wait until price fills the entire box. because my daily goal right now is about $200, and right now with the second entry I took right around 2 to 4 micros, I should get there right before it gets to the bottom. So that's my goal. That's what I'm planning to do. So as price is moving on, continue forward, we see that drop. Price is coming into my zone, but getting very close to my target, and I'm just basically waiting right now. Yeah. So I'm ready. Like, I'm watching everything. I'm on my phone, basically ready to pounce on the close button as soon as price gets into that box at a good time. You can see I have the app open. I went back in just to make sure I'm ready to get in. And as soon as price drops, yes, I'm out. I just closed. You just saw the blur. I just closed. I'm out. I do not care what price does now. And that's pretty much it. We are up for the day. I do go into Rhythmic just to show you what that looked like, up to $139 per account. And you can see I got out at $329. Price is back up at $336. I couldn't be happier that I got out exactly when I did. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the recap on here. Now, tomorrow's another day. Let's get it.